Thanks for joining today's MPN 101 webinar. My name is Emma Oxley and I look after our Microsoft Partner Network program here in the UK. And my role is really to ensure that our partners are making the most of their partnership with us. Today we'll be going back to basics to help with your understanding of the Microsoft Partner Network, why you should enroll if you haven't already, and the various resources that are available to you as an ISV partner specifically, so that you can develop the best applications and get access to the channels that you need in order to take your applications to market. The Microsoft Partner Network really is the fundamental stage to start working with Microsoft and building up those connections. So if you are not a Microsoft partner, then I would definitely make sure that you do enroll today. If you have any questions, please do share them on our Partner Yammer community and we can make sure that we address those. So the link is on the slide here, and I'll also share the resources and recording from this session on there, and an FAQ document with the key questions that have arisen from today's session on that group, so we can address any common questions that have arisen. So being part of the partner network is really your entry point to connect with the Microsoft partner community, as we said. And in the UK alone, we have around 23,000 Microsoft partners. So there's an incredible opportunity to share best practices around building applications and developing your business strategy. And this also creates a great channel for you to take your applications to market. So as an ISV partner specifically, how does the Microsoft Partner Network support your business? We tend to categorize those benefits into 4 key areas, which you may be familiar with already if you're already a partner and perhaps have been on our ISV Resource Hub. So we help you with building your applications, giving you tools, training and support to help you develop and test those apps before you take them to market. Developing your strategy, giving you best practice guidance to create a successful, profitable business plan. Selling your applications, so giving you resources to help you think about creating a strong marketing strategy. How do you connect with those prospective customers and drive demand? And then also, how do you connect with other Microsoft partners? So this is a great channel to take advantage of, and it can really help you expand your offerings and take those applications to market because it allows you to scale your business. And we have various events and online networks that can help you do that and connect with those other partners within our ecosystem. So how can you go about partnering with Microsoft? There are 3 key ways to do that. So we've got the first level is our network membership. That's really the entry level point into the Microsoft Partner Network. And we see a lot of partners starting out their journey there, although it's not prescriptive. But you don't really have to do much to in order to get involved here. There's no cost associated. It's simply a case of kind of creating an account, and then you get access to a very basic set of benefits and resources that are self-service and online. But that is a great way to get started if you're not already part of the Microsoft Partner Network, because it allows you to explore all the resources that are available to you, and then kind of consider where do you need to go, whether that's looking more at an action pack level or a competency level. So the next level up then is action pack subscription, and that's a yearly subscription, and it allows you to gain access to a set of tools and enable you to grow your Microsoft practice, because you get access to software, support and training that can all be used within your business. So that has an annual cost associated with it of £350, but it fully is justified, that cost, by all the benefits that you get access to, and we'll touch on what those look like in a second. And then the final level then is competency partner level. So that's where our elite tier of Microsoft partners sit, and we've got 2 options here. We've got a silver competency or a gold competency, with gold obviously being the highest. And being a competency partner really shows your investment in your partnership, because there are a number of stages that you have to go through in order to attain that competency, and we'll touch on what those requirements look like. But it's basically how you specify your specialized area of business. So we'll touch on the various competency options, but they are aligned to solutions. So it's how you communicate to customers that actually you're a Microsoft approved application developer and you've been through all of these stages in order to get that status. So it's a really valuable kind of badge from Microsoft that is there for customers to understand what your expertise is. So we're now going to explore those membership levels in a bit more depth, so you can see the requirements and benefits that are associated to each as an ISV partner, so you can choose the level that's right for your business. It might be that now you decide that Action Pack's right for you, but you want to build a plan to attain a competency in future, and we've got a lot of resources in order to help you do that. So if you visit the link on this slide, then you are able to explore these levels in more detail after the session, and that's also where you go to enroll in the partner network if you haven't done so already, and I highly recommend that you do that, even for now, if it's just at that network membership, because that's how you start that partnership with Microsoft. Here you can see the Microsoft Partner journey and the requirements to advance to each of the levels. So if you're already a Microsoft Partner, I'd highly recommend you taking a look at the Partner Summary Report using the link on this slide after the session, because it'll help you to see where you currently are in that journey and help you build a plan for where you want to be. So again, if you're an Action Pack partner, you know you've done you've got some customer references, so you might have met some of the competency requirements. What are the gaps in order to attain that competency that you're looking to attain? So this kind of maps out the journey going from network member, Action Pack and competency, and what you've got to do at each of those levels. It's not prescriptive though, so you don't have to go through all of these stages. If you aren't yet part of the Microsoft Partner Network and you want to get a competency, by all means, you can just go for that straight away. If you're an Action Pack partner and you're not quite ready for a competency, then you can hold off and then explore some of the resources and make sure that you're leveraging those. It's not prescriptive, and it's really about what's best for your business and at that moment in time. But I definitely recommend, if you're not a partner already, at least start at this at a network membership level so that you can begin exploring some of those benefits that are available to you. So if we start with that network membership level, as we said, that's the entry point for Microsoft partners, although it's not essential to start there. And we do often see partners entering at a gold competency level, for example. So you can see it's not prescriptive, and it's simply a case of choosing the tier that's right for you. Being a network member is zero cost, and it is simply a case of creating an account and signing up. So it's definitely worth doing if you're not already in the system, so that you'll recognise that partner. And here you can see the ISV specific benefits you get access to as a network member, focused around the 4 key pillars that we touched on earlier. So how we help you build your app, develop your business strategy, sell your application, and connect with other partners in order to scale your business and take those applications to market. As you can see, you get access to some basic membership levels to enable you to start receiving relevant information from Microsoft, and it also gives you freedom to explore some of our online resources for marketing, training resources, or resources to help you think about your business planning and your strategy. And in terms of software, you get access to an Office 365 demo tenant at this level, but it is worth noting that as you advance through the tiers, you do get access to further software to use in your business for, say, Azure, to develop and test your application. So we'll touch on what that looks like at each of the membership levels, but it's worth noting that at this one, you still get access to a demo tenant to use for Office 365. There is no product support included in this membership option automatically, but you do get the option to raise a pay-per incident support ticket, and you do that other partners have already asked these questions. They're in an open forum for you to explore if you do have any. But as we said, the Action Pack subscription is only £350 a year. So actually, if you know that you need support, product support, then rather than paying for one instance, it's probably worth you looking at that Action Pack subscription. Which leads us on quite nicely to look at the benefits you get at this level. So it is designed to give you access to developer tools, support, training and software to run your business. So as you can see, you get all the benefits of a network member, so all those online resources and the access to find out the latest information from Microsoft, plus you get 10 product support instances to use, which would automatically cost you $499 for instance. So it automatically justifies the cost for that product support. So if you know that you need support, this is probably an option for you to think about. You also gain access to 5 technical advisory hours, and they're what you can use for pre-sales and deployment guidance. So they're one-to-one advisory hours that you can use with a technical expert, whether you're looking to overcome customer objections or build a proof of concept, or perhaps you've just got a question about how Azure works and the capabilities of it. Our partner technical services team, can help you with those types of questions, and they also do host a variety of training sessions to keep you updated on the latest product updates that you need to be aware of when you're developing your applications. And those don't have an advisory cost entailed, so they're free, and you can absolutely take advantage of those, and I'd highly recommend that you do that. So the support alone, as you can see, makes this subscription worth that yearly cost. And as we discussed earlier, you do get access to software to use in your business here at this level. So you do get 3 Visual Studio Professional subscriptions, which are really important when you think about building applications and testing them. And you also get access to licenses for various other products. So there is a very extensive list of the products that you get access to. But for example, you definitely get Office 365, Azure, Dynamics 365, and EMS as an Action Pack partner. So that will give you enough licenses to support up to 10 employees for those products. So that's an incredible opportunity to take advantage of, and I definitely recommend, if you are a partner and you have not yet used that benefit, that you do explore that, make sure you're leveraging that. And we'll touch on what that entitlement looks like later, but that's a really key benefit to allow you to develop and test your applications to take them to before you take them to market. And when we look at how you develop your business strategy, there are a lot of resources available for our partners to help with thinking about that business strategy planning. And as an Action Pack partner, if you are looking at taking that next step in your business plan and building out your plan to attain a cloud competency, then we do have a cloud enablement team who can help you build a plan to attain that, and also ensure that your business is set up in order for you to do that, and that you're leveraging all the resources that are available through Microsoft that are available to you. So you do have the option as an Action Pack partner to opt into that. So if you're currently at Action Pack partner level, and after you've been through the session, you identify that that cloud competency route is something that you're ready to do and you're ready to take advantage of, then definitely want to consider there as that cloud enablement desk. And we have got further detail on what that benefit looks like further on these slides. But as an Action Pack partner, you also get additional marketing support. So you get a listing within our customer marketplace, and that's really designed to position what your business does to a customer. We drive customers there so they can put in what they're looking for, and then you have a listing there in that network so they can see what you can offer them as well. And you do have the ability as an Action Pack partner to use the Microsoft name in your branding, which also helps to connect you with prospective customers because they recognize that Microsoft brand. So that gives you quite a good basis to sell your applications. And we also have a local marketing team who can help you think about your marketing strategy, whether you're looking to just leverage the resources that you already get access to as a partner, or perhaps you're looking to build something more specific and tailored, and you want to build out a marketing package so you can take your solutions to market. So that's kind of what you get as an Action Pack partner. Now, if we look at the competency level, as a silver competency partner, you gain access to a silver competency partner logo, so that will help you stand out against your peers and position you as a trusted advisor, because again, you're choosing a competency in a specific solution area. So actually, if you specialize in developing applications, potentially you want to look at the application development competency or the cloud platform competency. So when a customer goes to connect with a partner, they can see that you are a trusted advisor around the cloud platform and that you fully understand Azure and that you're capable to take those solutions to market for them or build applications that can help them leverage that platform. So that's definitely something to consider in terms of the brand that you get alongside the silver competency badge. And you also get that listing in the customer marketplace as an Action Pack partner does, but that listing's prioritized and it will feature that silver competency badge as well. When we look at the support, you get an additional 5 product support instance and 15 more of those technical advisory hours, which you can use for those one-to-one services for pre-sales and deployment questions or services. And if you do have a cloud competency, then you also get access to unlimited signature cloud support for Office 365, Dynamics 365, Azure, EMS, and Windows Intune. So there's an incredible opportunity there because you can use that to raise a support request on behalf of your customers if something goes wrong or perhaps something isn't working in the way that you want it to. And hybrid silver competency partners will still get access to that benefit, so you get 5 incidents of signature cloud support per year if you've got a hybrid competency. But it really depends when we touch on the different competencies which one you decide to go for in terms of what you will be able to get access to. So you can see that you also get access to more software licenses to use in your business here, and your Visual Studio subscription will change from Visual Studio Professional to Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN, increasing from 3 subscriptions as an Action Pack partner to 5 as a Silver Competency partner. So that's a great benefit again. And the gold competency status, that's a huge endorsement from Microsoft in the eyes of a customer, and it's a great way to differentiate your business. You get a prioritized listing again in the customer marketplace, so you become above those silver partners, and it will feature your gold competency badge on there as well, showing which areas you're specialized in. So it will outline that you've got these gold competencies, and if you've got any silver competencies, you've got those as well. So customers can see where you're specialized and what your expertise is. And your Visual Studio entitlement here will increase from 5 to 10 subscriptions, and your all-up software benefit increases from being able to support 15 employees as a silver partner to 100, depending on what specific competencies you've attained. And we'll touch on this in more detail in terms of how the entitlement is broken down, so you can get a feel for which level is right for you if you're looking at a competency. Your product support incidents increase again from 15 for silver and 20 for gold, and you gain an additional 30 advisory hours. So that's an incredible benefit again to use those for the pre-sales support or guidance from a technical specialist. And if you have a gold cloud competency, then you'll be able to get an assigned MPN concierge contact. And what they do is they help you make the most of your MPN membership and the benefits you get access to. And they also help you retain that cloud competency status. So if at any point you've got an expiring customer reference, for example, or perhaps your anniversary date is coming up, they'll make you aware of that. So you can absolutely stay on top of that competency and make sure you retain that status. So if you are currently a Gold Cloud Competency Partner and you're not leveraging that concierge service, please make sure that you do that. And obviously, as we touched on, we have the Gold and Silver competency options, and we've explained the difference between the two levels and the benefits that you get access to for both. And here you can see the different competency options that are available within those and the different solution areas that they relate to. So you can select the areas of expertise and therefore choose the correct competency for your business to attain. So you can choose a solution area and then choose whether silver or gold is relevant for you, depending on perhaps which requirements are most achievable, or what benefits you need access to, or if you need that gold status, then this is how you can choose that. But as an ISV partner, I definitely highlight the application development competency and also the cloud platform, because a lot of our partners develop applications on Azure, and that cloud platform competency is tied to that. But you can see all of the competencies here, and the ones in yellow are cloud competencies. So if you're looking to get access to that signature cloud support benefit where you can raise a case on behalf of your customers, then it might be worth looking at those. And there are definitely options to consider when you're looking to think about if a competency is right for you and which one you would go for. But it's definitely something to put on your roadmap if it's not something for now, but just so that you're aware of the different options that are available to you. So now that we've covered off the structure of the program and how it works, I'm going to delve into some of the key resources that are available to you as an ISV partner based on those 4 key pillars that we touched on earlier. So if we look at building your applications, obviously you get access to support, so you get access to a lot of different support resources to help you build applications and overcome customer objections, or perhaps if you need break fix support, then you've got resources on how to do that. So as we said, the technical pre-sales and deployment team on the left-hand side, they host a lot of webinars around the latest product updates and functionality, and you can use their advisory hours entitlement for tailored one-to-one guidance from the team, whether you're looking for guidance on how to build your application, product functionality, or overcoming a customer objection or building a proof of concept. That's what your advisory hours are for. So I'd highly recommend that you leverage those. And if you go into your partner summary report, as we touched on earlier when we walked through the different membership levels, then you can see what your entitlement is if you're already a partner and how much of that you've used. So definitely something to leverage if you've not leveraged that already. We then have a support team that can help you overcome technical roadblocks that you come across when building your applications. And as we discussed earlier, product support incidents are available at both the Action Pack and Competency Partner level. As part of your membership, you get a certain amount of incidents, and there is the option as a network member to purchase those if you need them. So it can be kind of as and when you need them, you decide you can get those. But there are also options to purchase additional support packages if you feel you need something above and beyond what we've been through in terms of what you get with your partner membership. And there's the option of building out a really tailored support plan through Premier Support, as highlighted on this slide. So if you know, for example, you want field support and a Microsoft engineer to go into your customers, then that's an option there, and you can build out what that package really looks like. But it entirely depends on what your business does and what requirements you need. So internal use rights, they're the free software benefit that we touched on. You get access to those as an Action Pack or a Competency Partner, and you can use those. They're designed to really use within your business. So we get a lot of questions from partners around how can they use their entitlement, and because it's internal usage, we typically classify those in 4 areas. So you've got them for internal business use, so to help you reduce the cost of running your business; customer demonstration, so you can really showcase the value of solutions to customers firsthand; internal development and testing, to show to make sure that they're ready to take to market, your applications are ready to take to market; internal training, so you can familiarize yourself with the latest technology. So the theory behind this benefit is that if your team fully understands the latest Microsoft technology and how to use it, how to develop applications on it, and how to test them, then you'll be in a better place to sell to customers and to build really strong applications. So on this slide, you can see some rough guidance around how the internal use right entitlement is split down by the different membership tiers. So Action Pack gives you enough to support up to 10 employees, all the way up to Gold, which gives you enough to support up to 100 employees within your organisation. So again, that's something to consider when you look at what membership level is right for you. If you know, for example, that you need more than 10 employees supported with this software, then potentially look at either the Silver or Gold level. So here you can see an example of how the internal use right entitlement is broken down for Azure. So for Microsoft Azure, you get access to $100 of monthly Azure credits used within your business for development and testing. And we often get questions around what you can use that for. So common scenarios, we see a lot of people that are building a demo environment in order to showcase that, or just developing and testing their applications. And you can see that when you attain the cloud platform competency, you get access to additional credit here. So for Silver Cloud Platform, you get access to 6K of bulk Azure credit and 12K for Gold. So if you know that you build applications on Azure and you need more than $100 a month, then definitely worth looking at that Cloud Platform competency option and reviewing the requirements in order to attain that on the MPN portal. And then for Visual Studio, as an example here, you get access to 3 Visual Studio Professional subscriptions as an Action Pack partner. Competency partners get access to Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN, giving you 5 subscriptions for Silver competencies and 10 for Gold. And you can also see on this slide how entitlement increases if you look to attain one of the cloud competency options or the application development competency. So if that's one of the options you're looking for, then you can see how that will affect your entitlement. But again, something to review. Do you need Visual Studio Enterprise with MSDN, or actually do you just need Visual Studio Professional? Identify what's right for you, and that will help you figure out what membership level is best for you at the moment. And here on this slide, you can just see how the cloud competency options affect your internal use entitlement, so what software you get access to. So again, something to probably review in your own time, but there's the information there to think about what do you need in your business, what do you develop your applications on, and therefore what software do you need access to. If you're looking to attain a competency, then that will help guide you in terms of what competency is right for you. So developing your strategy, we've got some great playbooks which are designed to be your essential guide on how to build an effective cloud practice. And I just wanted to highlight this playbook here, which is really focused on how to develop your applications on the Microsoft Cloud Platform. And it's got a lot of best practice guidance in there. So it's definitely one to take a look at if you've not looked at it already. And you can visit the link on this page in order to explore that further. But there's some great resources in there. It's quite lengthy, but definitely worth picking through and picking out some of the best practices in there as well to help you think about your business strategy and how you're building your applications. We also have a hub page with all of our UK training events on it. So you might have already accessed this, but this is UK Partner Upskill. This is what it looks like. And that's your one-stop shop for all UK partner training events and resources, whether they're in person or online. And in order for you to make it easy for you to find training which is relevant for your business, you can use the filters at the top of this page to filter by product or solution area. So you can then find a list of all of the relevant training that's available to you. And this page also has hot links to Partner University and Learning Path, so that all your training resources are kept in one place, and they're the resources that you use in order to get training for your exams, for competencies, etc. So visit this page and have a play around with it to see what training is targeted at your business, but the link's on the slide there so you can review that after the session. And then, as we discussed earlier, if you're looking to attain a competency for the first time as a cloud competency, then it's definitely worth leveraging the Cloud Enablement Desk. So the Cloud Enablement Desk are designed to help you think about your business strategy, creating a sustainable cloud business, and then also building an action plan for you to attain a cloud competency, whether that's at a silver or a gold level. So they're available to help you. I highly recommend that you leverage this resource if it is your first competency that you've ever attained, because they'll just make sure that you're really leveraging all of the benefits that are available to you and that you're making the most of those. So it's a 6-month program that you get enrolled in, and you'll have regular connection calls with one of our cloud program specialists. So it's a really valuable resource and a great connection into Microsoft if you've not got one already. So getting access to this team is really easy. You just need to visit the link on the slide, complete a nomination form, and then one of our cloud program specialists will be in touch. So if that's something you're thinking about in terms of attaining a cloud competency, or perhaps you're looking to it but you've got a few questions, then go to this team and then they'll be able to help you there. But that is a really great resource and it's very valuable. So moving on to how we can help you sell your applications. As a Microsoft ISV partner, there are 3 ways that you can sell your apps. So you can either do that through the Microsoft marketplaces, directly to customers, or through other Microsoft partners and using that partner channel. And the links on this slide will take you to explore those options in more detail and find out more about the different routes to market and which one's right for you. And it's up to you whether you choose to invest really heavily in one of these options or perhaps do a combination of all 3. But it's really important, I think, for you to understand how these work. So definitely explore these further if you're not familiar with how this works already. But Microsoft marketplaces, if you built an application for Microsoft Azure, Office, Dynamics 365, Power BI or Windows, then you can sell it through our digital stores as a partner. So you've got AppSource, which is the premier destination for all apps that enhance the Microsoft experience. We've also got the Azure Marketplace, so any Microsoft Azure certified cloud solutions, you can share those with developers around the world. Office Store and Windows Store for Business. There's an incredible opportunity there to actually be featured on our Microsoft marketplaces. So that's a great opportunity to take advantage of if you haven't already. Then direct to customer sales, we've got a lot of resources available to help you think about your digital marketing efforts. So how can you reach out to prospective customers and really showcase what your application helps them to achieve? What business needs does it solve? And how can you go to market with that? So we also have a marketing concierge team, as we discussed, who can help you delivering a tailored marketing package for your business so you can take your applications to market. But there's a lot of self-serve resources on this page, so I'd highly recommend having a look at that first. And then if you do need something tailored to your business, then perhaps look to engage the UK marketing concierge. And then you've got the option to sell through partners, so collaborating with other members of the Microsoft Partner Network to reach more customers. And this is great because it really helps you to scale your business. So as we said, we've got around 23,000 partners in the Microsoft Partner Network in the UK. So there's an incredible opportunity to connect with those and actually scale your applications through their businesses as well. And that will help you build out your offerings as well. And the link on this slide has some great guidance on how you can ensure you've got the right infrastructure in place to build that partner channel. So helping you thinking about pricing considerations, customer facing messages, or perhaps building customer facing data sheets that those partner marketing teams can really leverage and take advantage of so that they understand your application's features and the value proposition of it as well. So definitely worth exploring these because this is how you actually take your applications to market and sell them. And then connecting with the ecosystem. So how can you stay up to date with the latest resources to grow your business? Here you can see all of our various comms channels where we keep you updated with the latest resources that you can take advantage of. And you should already, if you're a Microsoft partner, be receiving our Microsoft Partner newsletter because that's an automatic benefit when you sign up to the Microsoft Partner Network. And that will just keep you informed on the latest information and any partner events that are coming up as well. But if you aren't yet receiving it, then you just need to make sure you're associated with your partner network account as well in the partner membership center. And the link on this slide will take you to do that. But if you're not yet a partner, then as soon as you sign up, you will automatically get this benefit. We've got a Twitter channel, so you can follow that for the daily news and updates, as well as the ability to join in the conversation and connect with other partners. So that's really valuable. And we do have a really specific community forum. So that's on Yammer, and that's a place to go to connect with fellow Microsoft partners, as well as the Microsoft UK team. So that's a great way to build out that partner channel, connect with other partners in order to scale your business. So I'll also be sharing the slides from today's session on this partner community. So if you've not already joined it, the link's at the top of the slide, and I'll be sharing the resources and slides from today's session in that top group there, the UK Partner Concierge. And if you've not already joined that particular group, so perhaps you're in Yammer but you're not on that community, that's where you can ask the MPN team or the Partner Concierge team any questions about your membership. So if you're looking at, oh, where do I go to leverage all of these resources, or how do I actually go about selecting the right competency, then that is a channel to post those questions and get a connection in with the team. So that brings us to the end of today's session, and I hope that you found that useful. The next step really for you to think about your business. So if you've not already joined the Microsoft Partner Network, please make sure that you do that, and you can do that by following the first link on this slide. If you are already a partner, then do go on to the membership tab, look under your accounts and reports on the Microsoft Partner portal, and there is a partner summary report on there, and that will give you a view of where you are in your journey, how many of those advisory hours you've used for pre-sales assistance, how many support tickets you've used, what you've done in terms of activating your software, and that will give you just a really good quick start guide to say, okay, I've still got so much credit to use for Azure, or actually I haven't activated my Office 365 benefit, so let me go and do that, or I need to actually start leveraging these advisor hours. So that's a great place to go if you're already a partner. The second link on this slide will take you to the ISV Resource Hub, and that's a key place for you to bookmark because it gives you all of the specific resources for ISV partners, whether that in those 4 categories that we've talked about, so how we help you build your applications, the resources we've got to help you develop your business strategy, what resources we've got to help you take your solution to market or connect with other partners. So that is a great place to bookmark because that will be like your quick start guide. And then lastly, as we've already touched on, please do join the UK Partner Yammer group community if you haven't already. That's where the recording and slides will be from today's webinar, and also that's where you can ask any questions that you've got at all and give you